2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, they've been on a tremendous run, and we're deep enough into the season now to know that it's no mirage. These guys definitely for real. Let's talk about Klay Thompson, one of the best wings in the NBA, might be the most complete shooting guard in the league. Most complete? What do you think?
I would have to say most complete. And, what I really like about his game, especially playing next to Steph Curry, when you play with a guy that has a little bit more, you tend to steal a little bit what they're doing. So, his ball handling is definitely getting better. He can help with the playmaking duties. But what I love about this guy, he can score in a variety of ways.
His defense could be stifling at times, too. I mean,
he's a great two-way player.
He's a two-way player. But I don't know if I would give him the best two-guard yet in the NBA. But he's in the rearview mirror of anybody who considered that, and James Harden probably would be the guy.
Stop it. He's better than James. Cut it out.
I tell you, James Harden carries teams, and Klay Thompson is on a team to help carry.
Won a championship?
That's help carried. That's all.
That is all. That's a good point. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Steph Curry with the pop, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. 0-200, real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Nuggets come into town for this one. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. With about half their schedule in the books, they've made significant improvement lately.
Well, I don't know if these fans could be any more behind this team right now. The winning streak has captured this community's imagination. The level of enthusiasm's absolutely off the charts.
And the great atmosphere. You know, the fans have had a lot to cheer for lately, and it does come full circle. But their energy, I truly believe, is lifting this team to even greater heights.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Boss. Bodyguard is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Back to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes can't get it to go. And for Aaron Gordon, so much fanfare entering the 2014 draft, selected 4th overall, which was actually a couple of slots higher, I think, Greg, than many experts thought.
I agree, and a lot of people obviously liked him, but Orlando clearly loved him and had very high hopes for this young man. And of course, the injured foot, only 11 games a season ago, and never really got back on track.
And it's Green missing. Golden State on D, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And here's Oladipo after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Here's Murray. He's covered by Thompson. Over to the wing. Here's Jokic. The shot no good. The Warriors go the other way. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Really such a security blanket, Greg, when you can count on that second unit to step in and provide key minutes, especially when the game is in doubt.
Here's Murray following the basket by Draymond Green. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Curry kicks to Bogut. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Murray. Oladipo against Barnes. Thompson for 3. There's the bucket. Good. Thompson's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Here's Murray. He's covered by Thompson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah, right,
No.
Right. Yeah, he probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
They double team Curry. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by Murray. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Now, here's Thompson. And Oladipo pulls it down. Pushing it up. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Malone. He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And the Warriors with possession here. Denver able to drain the 3 to end the run. And again, no good by Golden State. The Nuggets leading by 4. Oladipo, the pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic, guarded by Green. Jokic, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Curry kicks to Green. Now the pass to Bogut. Back to Green. Pass to Barnes. Thompson with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Off the pick. No good off the front iron.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
Murray, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Thompson dishes to Green. Pass to Barnes for the three, and that one's good. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Passes it to Jokic. Oladipo with a screen on Bogut. Misses off the right iron.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Curry against Oladipo. Outside Curry. To the inside and finished off by Bogut.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Murray. He's covered by Thompson. Murray, good. Murray's got 9.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Outside Curry. Green, the screen. Feeds it to Barnes. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Jokic. First trip to the line for him here.
Shoot two.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Spates sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. And he can't bank that one in. The Nuggets leading by 3.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Here's Curry. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Now the feed to Thompson. Spates sets a screen. The drive by Thompson. That's tipped. Iguodala outside. Here's Spates. Offline with his 3.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And that one's good. Barton.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. On the wing, Green. Tries to snap the cold streak. Another miss by Iguodala.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And you know, the new court projection visuals, all the rage in the NBA now. Instead of having to use a screen over the court, they just project video and images straight onto the court. I think before long, you'll see it everywhere.
And the Warriors making a change here. Porter's checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Wilson Chandler's checked in for the bodyguard. Now here's Space. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside, Green. Here's Curry. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Those court projections you see in the pregame, we don't even have the best angle for them. They're so good.
Yeah, nice perk for those sitting a little higher up on those, or those watching TV. It's about putting on a show and at the end of the day, entertaining the fans.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Curry. 35 points for him last game against Houston.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Jokic passes to Chandler. Fareed a screen on Iguodala. Campazzo. No luck. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
1:51 left here in the first quarter. Chandler with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Fareed outside. Here's Jokic. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He has 6.
And a huge lead. here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Curry kicks to Green. Dishes to Porter. Iguodala outside. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Again, Curry missing. Denver leading by 10. Campazzo. And it's Spates with the rebound.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Golden State moving the ball around. And Fareed sends it back. Here's Barton, guarded by Curry. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. The shot by Chandler, wide open. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State. And a switcher also for Denver. Rivers checked in. Here's Fareed. Hits the jumper. Fareed's got his first 2 points of the night.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Here's Spates. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Denver with the ball. Campazzo. And a double-digit lead on the score. Been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Iguodala, the 3 with Barnes, the stretch 4. Thompson is out there with Barbosa, and it's Bogut in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. Gordon dishes to Murray. The shot no good. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors shooting a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. Shot's good by Iguodala.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
So it's the Warriors now, after the Nuggets pick up 2. Thompson outside, 5 to shoot. On the wing, Iguodala, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Nuggets making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. The Nuggets leading by 11. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. To the wing right side. Shoots it. Murray, no good.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
That's good. That's 7 points for the bodyguard.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Iguodala outside. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's Thompson again missing.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
Here's Iguodala. After the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Back to Iguodala. Stolen by Fareed. Here's the bodyguard, covered by Barbosa. Barbosa against Oladipo. In the corner, it's Gordon. The three-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 15. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by to stop the drought. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Curry's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
And again, no good by Golden State. Denver leading by 13. And Oladipo kicks to Murray. They set the screen. There's the dish to Gordon. Here's the bodyguard. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D. I tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. Warriors the rebound. Bogut the pass to Thompson. The 3 from Barnes. And again, no good by Golden State.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Warriors trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now here's Thompson. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Iguodala. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
The free throw drops for Iguodala.
Some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself, and you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
First one falls for him.
Well, good one here for Boss. He's got 10 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
And so Murray nails both of them. Warriors trail by 13. Curry dishes to Thompson. Kicks to Barnes. Curry outside. No good. Nice D from Oladipo.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Iguodala. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala.
And let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, putting up 26 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
Always looking for a crease in the defense, poking, prodding, and manufacturing points.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
Checking out the game Andre Iguodala is having. He has 8 points and a block.
Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Now Murray. A 29-point game for him in the win against Portland. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Back to Curry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And both free throws good for Curry. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Warriors trail by 14. He kicks it to Thompson. He feeds it to Bogut. Back to Thompson. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Here's Jokic, covered by Bogut. And there's the pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock, and stolen by Barnes. Thompson outside. He dishes it to Bogut. The jump hook, and he gets it to go. Bogut's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors. Here's Murray. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Nuggets have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Thompson. And so Murray nails both of them. And so here is Golden State. 11-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And here's Porter. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. That misses off the backboard.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Barton. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Curry kicks to Green. Green with a screen for Barnes. Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Chandler's shot, good.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Porter. Spates sets a screen. Outside Curry. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
And here's Chandler from the arc. That's good. Chandler's got 8.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Green, the screen. 6 to shoot. Outside Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here. Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
It's deflected. Pass to Porter. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Porter's got his first basket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
For Denver, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Shooting two.
The first one falls.
This is exactly what he needs to be doing. Get himself to the line, cause some foul problems for the other team, and hopefully get some and-one opportunities as well.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. Fareed's checked in for Denver. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Curry with him. 13 points in the game. Passes it to Barbosa. Feeds to Green. Dishes it to Porter. Right side Curry. Top of the key. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity stripe. Take a look at Murray. Deadly on the stripe. Someone you do not want to foul.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed. And, you know, guys, a high-energy post player like Kenneth Faried excels at doing the dirty work. As a matter of fact, he's nicknamed the Manimal for good reason. Very few players in the league possess this combination of energy and aggressiveness.
Both free throws good from Faried. Talking about Faried, a rebounder extraordinaire. His explosiveness, long arms, and huge hands help him compensate for his relative lack of size.
And he has that exceptional shot blocker instincts. I mean, the timing's there. He'll also steal the ball from you. The question now becomes, will he always be that role, effort, energy player, or will he develop eventually the offensive skills needed to see him reach the next level?
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Campazzo guarded by Curry. And it's sent back by Space. Here's Curry, 13 points in the game. From deep three-point range, cannot hit. And so we wrap up the first half. Nuggets ahead, they lead by 11. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, what has the problem been defensively?
We were a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
Steph, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. Denver was looking great right away. They led by as many as 12 points, fueled by tough defense and great offense. After a well-executed first quarter, they held the lead by 11. After a tough, hard-fought second quarter, the lead remained the same, and they still hold the double-digit advantage at the break. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench was. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
Well, it's almost impossible to catch up if you keep fouling. They need to be the team getting to the foul line at a higher rate in the second half. That means driving to the basket, hitting the cutter, slicing to the basket. Anything going to the basket is your friend.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.